I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? 'Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no.
I finally got my hands on the new Maybelline Super Stay LUMI-MATTE foundation. I don't even know what LUMI-MATTE is supposed to mean, but I'm guessing it's supposed to give kind of that like soft skin-like finish. And I've honestly been really into like a more luminous foundation that still gives that like soft glam look. So I'm very curious about this. I just picked this up at the drugstore. A few of the shades were sold out, so I don't know how popular this has been, but I've gotten a few people request that I try it out. So of course we had to put it to the full wear test. I need to start off by prepping the skin. I picked up the shade 108 and I'm hoping it's a pretty good match. My brother helped me shade match, so we'll see how good he did. We'll start off with some skin prep. I'm gonna use my Superfood Skin Drip from Youth to the People. I use this every day, so I wanna keep the makeup pretty consistent to my usual base routine to really get a good idea about the foundation itself. It is the morning, it's currently 10:50, so we're gonna get a full day wear test out of this. And then just going in with some sunscreen. Of course, this is the Tier SPF 50. I've been using this one lately. It's very hydrating and I do like it under makeup. I think I want to do my brows quickly before we get into the foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Brow Blade. You guys already know. Just use this every day and fill in really slightly. Not going for anything dramatic today. Now while we're at it, there's a new Drugstore brow laminator out on the market. So let's try this out. This is from L'Oreal. It's the brow lamination and it's supposed to hold up to 24 hours. Literally says right on it up to 24 hours. This is the transparent gel, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know how committed I am to my Urban Decay Brow Slick Day, but I'm always up to try a good drugstore one. So let's go in here. Okay, it's not as jelly as I thought it would be. Like it's on the spoolie, but it's not like thick and goopy like the NYX Brow Glue. I fear this is gonna give more of a natural fluffy look. I'm gonna try and slick them up. I like to slick the top like that. I would have probably called this like a fluffy brow gel. As you can see, it's like brushing everything into place really nicely. I do like the size of the spoolie, but I wouldn't say it's like super slicking like the Anastasia Brow Freeze or the NYX one, but at the same time, it's really easy to work with and it does give those hairs a lot of like even separation. Oh, maybe I just had to build up the product more. So now that I've gone through, you kind of have to let it dry a little, then go in with some more product. There we go. Now it's slicking a bit better. Okay, yeah, I see the lamination effect. Let's do the same over here. Oh my gosh. Apparently this is supposed to hold for 24 hours, but we'll put it to the test for a full day. That is looking pretty laminated to me. Let's get into this foundation. I do like the purple packaging. It's very cute. All right, let's just pump it straight on the face. Oh, it's way more runny than I thought it would be. I thought it would stick onto the face a little better. I'm gonna use my favorite brush today. This is the It Cosmetics number 7. Gotta use my favorite brush when trying out a new foundation. I have high hopes for this because I'm a huge fan of the original Maybelline Super Stay. Oh, this is a lot more runny than I was expecting. It's kind of reminding me of their skin tint, but almost an even more dewy version. Let's see how the coverage is. The shade match is like perfect. It's giving like a medium coverage right off the bat, I would say. Wow, I wasn't expecting the texture to be so light. I thought it would be a little thicker, but it's really, really runny and definitely a lighter consistency, I would say, to even their skin tint. Like their skin tint definitely feels a bit heavier on the skin, even though it's a skin tint. And that one provides a lot of coverage, but as I'm blending this is sitting really lightly on the skin. Blend it out nicely over there. Let's do just one more like half pump on the forehead. I don't like to do too much product on my forehead usually. Blending really easily. I would be curious how this would work with a sponge since it is so runny, and with the brush, like I'm definitely having to use like a little bit of patting and swirling motions to make sure that I'm not getting any streak marks since it is such a lightweight consistency. But that's looking really nice on the skin. Let's see if I can build it up. I'm actually going to use a little powder puff. See if I can build up the coverage a little bit. Okay, not too much. I would say you're gonna get like a medium coverage out of this, but it seems like a pretty easy foundation to use. You just have to make sure you're fully blending it out so that it's not streaky. Like I would use a more dense foundation brush, nothing like a stipple brush or anything like that, because that's just gonna be harder to use. Yeah, you can use like a sponge like that, but I think a brush is the way to go, as it's just melting it kind of into the skin. I'm gonna go in with all my everyday products to keep consistent using the Makeup Revolution IRL concealer. I'm almost out of this. So sad. It's my favorite one, but I'm just using it to highlight today. I don't want to add too much coverage so that we can really test out the foundation for itself. Gonna use the same brush to blend it in and take it onto the eyelid. Rare Beauty contour stick. This is literally the only contour stick I've used for the past like 6 months, and I've used so much of it. You guys know I put it in my 2024 favorites. I really like it. It's just so easy to use on the skin. You can even use it on bare skin. Taking it on a brush today and using that to blend it out, and a little bit on the nose. For blush today, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Strawberry Cream. I have been obsessed with these filter blushes, and I just discovered this new shade when I tested out the new Ube collection. I did the full review over on my TikTok page. I love these blushes. They are so smoothing on the skin. I did a full wear test of some of the other shades on my YouTube channel as well when I tested out the Pro Filler collection, but they are truly like the first blush I've tried that is actually blurring on the skin, and this shade is really pretty as well. And then to stay consistent, I'm using my Laura Mercier powder in the rose shade. I use this every day, so I like to see how new foundations work with it. I see what they mean by like the soft LUMI-MATTE finish, because although it's luminous, it's not like super glowy, and it's not emphasizing my texture weird either. I'm curious how it's gonna look set down as well. I'm only gonna set the center of the face though. Yeah, like the rest of it where I didn't set, it's not looking too luminous either. It's still has like that soft blurredness to it. All right, let's finish off this makeup look. Finishing off with the eyes. I think I just want to do like a light eyeshadow look today. Nothing crazy. Thought of using a different palette, but honestly, just love my Monsoon palette so much. I'm gonna do something really simple though, just going in with a bit of shadow in the crease. This is the shade Joshua Tree. Really blending that out. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of the shade Thunder, the dark brown, just a tad in the outer corner, kind of blending everything together. On the lid, I want to do a bit of glitter. So I'm going to use Urban Decay Moon Dust in the shade Cosmic. Tap out a bit on my hand just so it's not so crazy pigmented, because I want to just go for like a bit of that lighter glitter today. I love these because you can just dust them on and they just really transform the eye look. If you want to do a winged liner today, which I haven't done in a minute, I'm using Urban Decay. These are the 24/7 inks. This is in the shade 0. It's just a black shade. I'm just gonna do like a little cute wing, nothing crazy. Well, it's good to know I still got it with the liner. I am gonna take a little bit of black like pencil liner and a little brush because I kind of smudge out the end of it a bit, and then I'm just gonna go in with the same taupe and brown shade on the lower lash line to just tie it all together. For the lip, I think I'm just gonna do like my typical combo. MAC Stone, doing my overlining the bottom lip technique and lining the top lip normally, and then taking Flawless Honey Rose. This lip liner is getting so short, but I use it every day. I love it. It's the perfect like pinky rose shade. And then I tried this yesterday, the Huda Ooh Baby. It's like a milky pink. It's so pretty. I'm gonna bronze up the neck using my Makeup Revolution bronzing drops because I feel like the foundation did oxidize a little bit now that it's kind of set down on the skin. So just keep that in mind, that it might just go a little darker once it's fully settled into the skin. But I usually end up bronzing my neck anyways, so I don't really mind that too much. Oh, that's looking a lot better. All right, we just have to finish off with mascara, and I want to try this one from L'Oreal. It's the Deep Burgundy in the Voluminous Original. I'm really excited about this. I've never tried a burgundy mascara, and I think it might look really cool with this eye look, so let's get into this. Yep, that's burgundy, all right. So excited about this. Okay, I'm gonna give my lashes a nice curl, and I just did like a soft wing today because I thought I need some darkness to kind of balance out the red mascara. I really like L'Oreal mascara, so I'm excited about this. My favorite is either the Lash Paradise or the Panorama one. Panorama, I think that's the one. It is burgundy. Here's what it looks like after one coat. Let's do the bottom. Why am I making that face? Okay. Here's one coat on the eye, all done. The other. I like the formula. It's separating, it's lengthening, it's giving me volume, it's doing everything it needs to do. It's honestly darker than I expected it to be, but I feel like it's making my eyes look a little warmer than usual. What do you guys think? All right, there it is, all applied. All right, so the makeup is all done. This is what the foundation is looking like freshly applied with some powder on, it's still giving that like semi-matte Lumi finish. So I understand the claim there. Let's go ahead and set her down. I use this every day, so I want to keep it consistent. Urban Decay all-nighter. This claims to last up to 30 hours. I don't know about that, but we'll see how it wears throughout the day, of course, because 30 hours is a long time. And I find sometimes foundations like claim all these crazy things because it's like, who's wearing it for 30 hours to really test if it's going to actually last that long. But let me show you what this looks like in different lighting, of course. All right, so here's what the foundation looks like in front of my ring light. And when removed, we can see that texture pop up more, but the foundation isn't like emphasizing that too much, which is good. Here is the foundation in natural lighting. And of course, bathroom lighting. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day and I will check in with you guys later. I may or may not have fallen asleep, but it's okay because we just put this to an even greater wear test. It's currently 11:39. I've been wearing this for just over 12 hours, so 13 hours plus a nap, which is pretty crazy. So we can take a nice little zoom in to see how this is doing. I was sleeping on this side here, so we have some wear just from where the foundation rubbed off. I was looking earlier, a little bit of wear around the nose and some cracking up, just clinging to some of my dryness there. It is looking really nice in like the pore area, and usually I do get oily there, but I haven't touched up all day and it's not looking oily. I do get the Lumi-Matte-ness that they were claiming because it is actually just looking so like a glow from within that's not super dewy. Like, look how well this lasted here. Not too cracked up on my chin, really just the most around the nose, and I did blow my nose a little bit so that wore off a little. Cheeks are looking really good. The texture isn't overemphasized here. I am thoroughly impressed, to say the least. The brow gel, 13 hours later and my brows are still locked in place. I will say that they did get a little white and crunchy, not like too much, but a little bit more than my Urban Decay, but I do think they stayed up longer. Like, this feels pretty secure in here, and these hairs love to fall throughout the day, and they are up. They are up. I think I would really like this on more of a natural makeup day so that nothing really collects, or if I do my brows like post foundation. But they did, because they did get a little bit white and a little crusty right here. But I think I just have to play around with this more because I am impressed by the wear. Yeah, the mascara is intact. It didn't flake off, which is really nice. I did reapply the lip around, I want to say like 8. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, I am going to officially take off this makeup and go to bed. But of course, I did want to show it to you guys. That is it for today's video. A very successful wear test, to say the least. I am actually looking forward to wearing this again. And I wasn't expecting the foundation to wear as well as it did. So there we have it. But I'm very excited to take off this makeup right now because I want to go to sleep. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower. But I love you all so much. Thank you for watching today's video. Oh, we lost an earring during the nap. I didn't even notice that. Not me coming on this camera looking like a mess. Anyways, though, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see next on the channel. I have also posted some vlogs recently of my time living abroad, so go check those out. And if you want to keep up with more of my day-to-day life or my shorter form content, you can check me out on Instagram and TikTok at Lavinia. I post every single day on both those platforms. I also have a podcast called Loud Talk with Lavi, where we break down the walls of beauty standards one flaw at a time. It's basically a place where I get a little more in depth on conversations that conversations that I'm really passionate about, and just trying to push becoming your most confident self. So that is it. I love you. Remember to tell yourself saying love about your skin today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Tell me, baby, what's the problem?